Hey YouTubers, how's it going? Yeah, it's definitely been a while since I've last spoke or uploaded a new YouTube video. But mainly due to that is because I was saving up my money 3 days ago, my birthday. Yes, I'm now 22. Christ. But yeah, used all that money, about 150 quid, really, to go to Edinburgh and get lots of stuff for myself to, and yeah, had a blast. But I've got the stuff to show you, which will be cool. I'm sure you'll enjoy. But also I've got two things here which I didn't buy on my birthday. I got a couple of months back. But since it was just one thing, or two things really, I didn't really find the need to bring a video into it. So I'll just show you now, and that is the PlayStation Vita. Actually, I can't remember what date this came out, but I got it a couple of weeks after, and my family helped me manage to be able to afford it after trading in my PSP. But as I'll say now, this will be one of the videos that I'll be on, and then it won't be another one for quite a while until I can pay back the Vita. I only have to wait like about 4 weeks until I can pay it back and then sort it. But the game I got for it is Uncharted, which for a handheld console, the graphics are absolutely incredible. It makes sure to use all the new controls for the Vita, like the rear touch screen, the front, the tilting. I'm not sure what you call it really, but it is a great game. But to be honest, for the range of games that have came out for it, I don't think it's really that good right now. Don't get me wrong, the console's amazing, it's really good, and the graphics in there are incredible for just a tiny little console. But for the library of games, I don't find them that many interesting, except for Uncharted and of course Disgaea 3. I'm not sure if it's already out, I'll need to check, but that's another game that I plan on getting, because I love my RPG games, and Disgaea I just find funny, and with the max level being 9,999, it's definitely a challenging game. That's all I can say really. If you've never heard of Disgaea, definitely check it out. You're on YouTube if you're watching this video, and just type in Disgaea gameplay. There's 4 Disgaea games and a couple spin-offs. I think there's one spin-off called Disgaea Infinite for the PSP, I believe. I'm not too sure about that, I've not tried it myself. But yeah, definitely check it out, it's a good game. But for now, I'll show you the games and some other things I got. I actually got some birthday presents from my mate. You probably know him as Major Masher, if you're friends with him on Facebook. But yeah, he got me some gifts, which is pretty kick-ass. The one I've actually forgotten to bring down, he actually bought me Disgaea 4 for the PS3, but he allowed me to have his early birthday present, so I've really been enjoying that, but hard as hell, typical for that kind of game. But I'll show you what else he actually got me, then I'll move on to the stuff that I actually bought from Edinburgh. Now, one of the things I want to show you, which I thought out of the lot was one of my favourites. Now, as you may know, I'm a huge Mega Man fan, and this one just made my day. Before we even got to Edinburgh, this was just awesome. And he got me a kick-ass Mega Man mug, as you can see there. I'll just show you a little slow video of it. But yeah, I thought this was absolute wicked. There we go. And what I find it cool is I love Japan. I've not been there yet, but I love everything about it. The pictures, the scenery, and the fact anime. But if you have from just there, the little view, you see all the Mega Man NES bosses and the SNES, and they're on top of a Japanese school, as I believe. Yeah, it's pretty cool, and I'm really happy with that. Now for the other things I got, there are 3 games for the PS3, which the moment that I get it started, the PlayStation 2 started, I'm going to start playing them. Now, what we've got first of all is Metal Slug 3. I've always loved the Metal Slug games, it's the classic arcade style of gaming. Next one, Metal Slug 4. That's awesome. And can you guess what it is? The next one? That is Metal Slug 5. That's brilliant. 3 games, 3 Metal Slug games. That means fucking hours of fun. And I can't wait to play them. I'm surprised I haven't played them yet. It's been 3 days. Why haven't I played them? Now we'll move on to the things I've got. The main one that I really loved buying, I'll show you last. But I'll show you a lot of things in the big thing. Okay. Now I got this from HMV, as there's a downstairs floor for all the games, and I bought 2 games from there quite cheaply, which was pretty kick-ass because there was a game that I wanted. Well, I wouldn't say I wanted, I just noticed it, which is pretty smart. But first I'll show you the little thing I got, which was this, a little Mario coin box, which yeah, it does, it shows you, if I can get that shown there, new Super Mario Bros logo there, coin candies. But sadly enough, I've already eaten them all. There were candies shaped like the actual coins in Mario, which was pretty cool, but they were quite yummy, so I couldn't help but eat them all. I was actually meant to leave one, just for silly reasons, just go knock it, coin. But no, I couldn't help myself. Stupid I am. Right, the 2 games that I got from there was a special edition or limited edition, I don't care. It was a 10th edition of Rainbow Six Vegas 2 for the PlayStation 3, which I thought was pretty smart. It's pre-owned, but for the condition, which I'll show you, instructions, disc, it's all pretty much mint condition. I'm not entirely sure if there was supposed to be a sleeve to come with it, but I take care of all my games anyway, so even if it didn't have a sleeve, or did, it would be put on a shelf carefully and always be protected. Okay. The next game, if I can find it, there we go, was, I've always been, here we go, Back to the Future for the PS3. Now I've always loved Back to the Future movies, I'm a hardcore fan. When I heard that they'd made the games for the PlayStation 3, little mini games, I was absolutely ecstatic about it. But what I wanted to do was wait until they got all 5 games out first before I actually thought of buying it. But before I realised they'd actually brought, well, the boxed version of it out over here, which to me, I do sometimes buy games, buy and download games off of the PlayStation Store, or I'm not entirely sure what it's called anymore, don't really care. But I thought I'd rather have the original boxed version. It's quite smart. It's got the original poster picture of the first Back to the Future, but obviously PlayStation graphics styled. It's pretty smart. But those are the only 2 games I actually got from there. Moving on. Now, going into, again, came up from the downstairs floor, and then sure enough there's a higher floor on the HMV store, and that's where all the DVDs sit. I'm sure. Now, I'm absolutely love anime more than traditional movies and TV shows, so I got just a couple of anime DVD box sets and such, which were quite cheap, and I'm quite happy I managed to get them, which I'll show you now. The first one is Ouran High School Host Club. Absolute. Some people, guys, probably have a mixed opinion on watching things like this, probably because the animated style, the quality of it. But I'm a fan of all types of anime, so it doesn't really bother me. Absolutely love it. Now on Blu-ray, which I'm surprised I managed to find, was High School of the Dead. This, I'm surprised this actually came out quite soon after its Japanese release, or after the series ended over there. Quite happy to get this, and quite cheaply as well. Now, I got this just because it was done by Ken Akamatsu, which does Love Hina, and I'm not sure who else he did. Negima does Negima. Christ, I haven't seen Negima in years. I need to watch that again. And that is Itsudati, My Santa. I mind watching this. I downloaded it quite a couple of years back, and I never knew they actually released over here, so quite happy to get that. And the last DVD I got was one called Sekiri. Now, the anime is funny as hell, but what got my attention was the top part. That's just funny as hell. I mean, for typical blokes that would catch their eye instantly, but if you've watched it, you'll understand how funny it is, really. Now, yeah, I came back from HMV and came back home to Dunfermline, went to Crossgates, went to game, and got a good game for the DS, which if you've been on my Facebook, then you see I bought a DSi XL, which, just because when I had the 3DS, which I later traded for, oh actually no, sorry, my correction, I traded in my 3DS to get the Vita. Sorry, that was completely mixed up. But yeah, I got rid of my 3DS to get the Vita, and then shockingly enough, I got an email from Nintendo saying that I was one of the lucky winners to win one of the limited edition 3DS consoles. I'll show you a picture right there, and I'm quite happy. I'm pretty sure I chose the Mario Blue. I mean, it was between that or the Toad. I wasn't quite sure which one to pick, but I just went with what really caught my eye. But I got that email saying that it should be sent out at the end of May, so that's something to look forward to. I won't be opening it. No, I definitely won't be. If it's sealed, I just couldn't bear myself to open it. It's like an amazing collector's item, and no doubt when it arrives I'll definitely be doing a video about that, so look forward to that as well. But getting back on topic, I went to game and couldn't find many decent games to find myself interested in, but one that did catch my attention, which I've been wanting for a while, was Dragon Quest IX, Sentinels of the Starry Skies. And my friends have been playing this for a while. I had it as a downloadable game, but yeah, I absolutely love the Dragon Quest games. I've actually got Dragon Quest 3 and 4, I believe, on the Famicom, but sadly I don't actually have the console, so I can't play it, which is a shame. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this game. I've only been playing it for a couple of hours, but pretty sweet. Right, now this is the last one, because I didn't really get that much from Edinburgh, but the price of everything kind of added up, really. But this was my main, the main thing I was happy with. Went to a place called Forbidden Planet, many of you will know what it is, and seen the figures. I mean, I said to myself, yes, I am going to get a figure, because the last one I ever got was Cloud from Final Fantasy Advent Children. And since then, I went in, looked at all the figures, but to be honest, nothing caught my eye. Absolutely nothing. It was Gears of War. There wasn't even any Final Fantasy, to say the least. Just Gears of War, and most of the figures were to do with all these app games. I mean, I think there's Angry Birds and a couple of others, but I don't really play. I don't get apps on I do get apps on my phone, but I don't bother with them. I don't see the point. I don't bother with little apps. But when I went down, I seen something on it. I just gave it away there. Stupid me. Maybe I'll just show it now. That can't give away. But what I got was a humongous size figure of Sonic the Hedgehog. But see, I don't have to pull it away because of it. Look, it's taller than my bloody head. Oh, you let me. But yeah, look at you as well. But yeah, as soon as I seen this, I mean, I found a smaller figure about from his feet to about there. I found that, but then my friend told me about this one, Mage Master, because he was with me in Edinburgh. He found me this, and the moment I seen it, that was it. Caught my eye, grabbed it, and took it to the till. I just bought it there and then. I couldn't help myself. And it's quite smart, even on the back has some information about Sonic himself. Now, even my parents, or my mum, was telling me, well, will I open it or not? And because the box itself is quite nicely designed, it looks like it's a cabinet all itself, I just can't bear to open it. And as you can see, it's got the 20th anniversary sticker on it, and I believe it's on all three sides. I know it won't affect it because I'll be opening it from the top, but no, I just can't see myself opening it. And I don't think even the glass cabinet can hold it in because it's too tall. But this was the main thing I was so happy to buy. But yeah, I believe that's everything. But as I said, unless it's going to be the video for the Nintendo 3DS that will arrive here, I won't be doing another video for a couple of weeks until I pay back the Vita for the last cost of it. But until then, thanks for watching, and I hope you had a good time actually watching and seeing what I actually got. And until next time, have a good day.